Rocks and dogs, rocks and cows. Let's go with rocks and dogs. I like that better. You know what they say, there's nothing in outstate Minnesota except rocks and dogs. So today, this video is about rocks and dogs. Well, good morning everybody and welcome to freedom in the North Woods of Minnesota. Behind me is my off-grid Amish shed turned into an off-grid tiny cabin located on my 17 acres in the wilds of beautiful northern Minnesota. But today we're going to talk about the bane of an off-gridder or homesteader's existence, rocks. As I continue to develop my off-grid property from raw, undeveloped land, one of the issues that comes up again and again is rocks. And generally the small ones are pretty easy to dig out, and with a shovel and a pickaxe and a little 2x4 for leverage, you can usually handle them fairly well. And in my particular case, I have a few that are located, unfortunately, in the worst places. I have one in the middle of the yard that interferes with mowing and snow plowing. And I have one over here off the side of the driveway. So every time I come in and turn around, I have to run over that big rock. We've tried to tackle this one in the past, and it was pretty big. So we kind of gave up, but I think it just needs to happen. Chill, Ruby, come on. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to move that. Can you get it out of there? It's a little bit bigger than I feel like I can manage. Doesn't help that there's a big root right there. Really big root. I thought about taking one of my pine logs, sharpening the end, wedging it underneath there, and prying it up, shoring it up underneath to get it raised up, and then potentially roll it out of the hole somehow. All right, guys, slide that under there, would you? Wonder if I can sit on this, maybe. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Have any of you seen that movie where there's that mountain climber guy out in the desert? And he's like scrambling through like crevices or chimneys or whatever you want to call it. He's like in the Utah desert. And a rock falls on his arm. And he has to saw his arm off to escape. Maybe I should go grab a knife. Oh man, two people would make this too easy. I cut this slab of pine off of a cutoff about 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. And I didn't throw it away because I was like, gosh, I could use this for something. Of course, I had nothing to use it for. Apparently I was saving it for just a day like today. This is why you hoard stuff and you never throw any screw, bolt, nut, or chunk of wood away, because you just never know when you're going to need exactly that piece. Oh, this is where she gets heavy. This is where she gets heavy. What if we come to the other side, eh? Should we try that edge for a little bit? Oh my, look at you. Look at you go. Look at you go, Speed Racer. Look at you go, Speed Racer! We are so close, people. Okay, we're not out yet. We ain't out yet, but oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh man, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, don't put your fingers under there, Terry. Don't put your fingers under there, Terry. Oh, oh yeah. Yep, that's what we need. That one is the one we needed. All right, you guys ready? Y'all ready? 1, 2. Oh, oh, people, we are so close. We're so close. Okay, keep the parts out from underneath there now. No parts under the thing. We don't want any parts under the thing. All right, this one's going to be the one. This one, actually, technically, we're out of the hole. We gotta flip it over. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, bummer. Oh, like that. That's kind of what I mean. Oh, to be young again. To be young again. Are we out? I mean, are we counting that? No, we're not counting that. When we move it, we're going to roll it over, and then we're going to do the happy dance. The happy dance! Oh boy, that is so big and heavy. That is so big and heavy. Oh boy, that is so big and heavy, and it's going to roll right back into the freaking hole. Come on, Samantha. Who's Samantha? I don't know. You know, the problem is, what are we going to do with it now? Before I was just bumping my tires over it. Now I'm going to take out my whole quarter panel. All right, don't jerk, just move. There we go, just like that. That's what we're talking about. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ready? One, two, three. That's not working. 4, 5, 6. That didn't work either. All right. Hey! Woo! We did it, River Dog! We did it! Well, mostly I did it. You didn't do much of it, actually, if we're honest about it. But we'll share in the victory, because we're buddies! Somebody's going to say, why didn't you just rent a skid steer? You could have done that in an hour. I know. My answer to that would be, let me know where I should send my Venmo, and you can just ship me the money for next time, and then we'll do the skid steer. Time to fill the water jugs. I don't have a well, so I go to a national forest campground and get water there. Did you know Hunter was coming? You didn't even know Hunter was coming. Hunter came for River's birthday. His ears are fun. It's somebody's very, very special day today. I'm not going to tell you who, because I bet you can guess. It's River Dog's birthday! Yay! He's so excited. How old are you? Can you tell people how old you are? Sit. Hey, give me 5. There's 5 and 10. River Dog is 10 years old today, so we are having a little birthday party. All right, let's open presents. What is this? What is this? Which one do you want to open first? Which one do you want to open first? Which one? This one? Okay, open it up. Get it out of there. What's in there? What do you got in there?
He just opened the bag.
Whoa, what is in there? Get that bag open. What's in there? What is it? Get it out of there. What is it? Whoa, what do you got in there? What do you got in there? All right, you want me help? You want some help? You got it? Don't eat the plastic. River is 10 years old. I never thought he'd make it this long. But here we are. Still going strong for the most part. Happy birthday, buddy. Okay, are you ready for present number 2? What is in there? What is in there? What is in there? What is in there? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What's in there? What is in there? It's a new toy. Who got a new toy? Hey River, come here. Let me take the tags off. Who got a new toy? Only good boys get new toys. And he's tired. Okay, ready, everybody? 1,
I'm not.
2.
I'm not singing.
Happy birthday to you. Come on, you guys. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear River Dog. Happy birthday to you. Did you have a happy birthday? Huh? Did you have a happy birthday? Did you have a happy birthday, River Dog? My buddy is an avid goose hunter, so every year he has a bunch of bratwursts made out of the goose meat that he harvests. And I've been pretty lucky to be the recipient of many a gift of these delicious goose brats. This one is mushroom and Swiss, and I haven't tried this particular one before, so it'll be interesting to see what I think of it tonight. Thank you, Troy. Let's eat. Started working on number 2 last night and it got a little too dark to film. So here's where we left off for this morning. All right, let's get to work. We almost got her. Almost got her. I think a couple more heaves and a couple more hoes. And she's gonna go. Nope, not yet. Yeah! We did it! Nice! Numero uno in the books. And again, like the other one, what do I do with it now? Well, that brings up the afternoon's activity. We're going to see if we can drill these and split them into slabs that are manageable. All right, I'm going to grab a Coke. I'll catch you guys in a bit. Pretty good, huh, River Dog? You chilling in the cool grass? The first problem is I now have this big hole, so I'm going to throw some sand in it as fill. Hopefully I can get it close enough where that black dirt can go over the top and level it out. Well, what to do when you have a rock the size of a large dog? Well, there's a couple ways you can do it. You can drill a hole and you can put in shims and pound the shims and they will split the rock. But if you don't have a drill, you can do it the old-fashioned way. And that is with a couple of these tools, hand drills. So, unfortunately, I do have a drill with some bits, but I don't have the right chuck for the drill. And it's not worth half a day's drive to go into town for one chuck, and I probably will have to go to town tomorrow, so I think I'm going to hold off drilling until tomorrow. But I do want to try the hand bits just to see how efficient or how inefficient they are. I probably will give it 5 minutes and decide to wait for the drill, but the curiosity has the best of me. If it worked for the old boys in the 30s during the CCC camps, well, it should work for me, right? Let's give it a shot. So my thought was, well, number one, this rock is too big to move. So I'm probably going to have to bust it up just to be able to manage it. But I thought if I could split it about here, it might make kind of a nice little step for the cabin instead of those junky old pallets. So that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to see if I can split this edge off of it, which is going to require me to drill a bunch of holes along the face of it. Oh, I have a feeling this isn't going to go very well, but let's give it a shot. You don't know till you try, right? Well, clearly this is going to take a while, but I'm not ready to give up yet. But on the other hand, you guys don't want to sit and watch me pound for 5 hours, so I will catch back with you when I either give up or make some progress. It works, but my two immediate observations are, number one, it would definitely help to have somebody else holding the spike, because this, even a little 5-pound maul, gets a little heavy to swing for a long time. The other thing I've noticed, the other observation is, yeah, it works, but I've quickly determined there is not enough summer left for me to have time to finish splitting this entire block. So I think time is best served by holding off on this project until I can get the chuck for the drill and moving on and spending my energy on other projects. So I've been at it for probably, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. That's what we got out of about, I don't know, 15 minutes. So, I mean, it works. It just is really slow and tedious. My attempts yesterday to drill this was pretty labor intensive. And clearly it will work, but I just didn't want to put hours in, because I'm going to have to probably make maybe a dozen holes in here. And that would take me all day just to do that. Well, good morning, everybody. You can probably hear it in my voice. Shh, just a minute. Good morning, everybody. You can probably hear it in my voice, but over the last couple days, I've been coming down with this major head cold. So I'm really stuffed up, and it's affecting my voice. Got snot dripping everywhere. So on today's video, I'm going to do something that I normally don't do, which is probably going to make some of you very happy. But I think today's video is going to be silent. Like, no talking. Usually I kind of ramble on as I make my videos just because when I'm all alone, sometimes talking to you guys kind of makes it feel like I'm not really alone. Anyway, how quickly I digress, right? So anyway, today's video I think is just going to be about getting it done. And the first thing that we're going to try to get done is getting this rock slabbed out. So last night I went into town and I bought a couple things that should help me drill this rock and start to slab it. Oh, we're losing it. We're losing it. We're getting the crack over here instead of coming all the way over. You see our crack is coming down here, so we're going to miss this. I think we lost that one. You see our crack is coming down here, so we're going to miss this. Well, that wasn't very good. That's not what I wanted to happen at all. Fail. Fail, fail. Well, I gave up on splitting it for now. I haven't completely given it up. I just got to find a better tool for drilling. So I've been trying to move it out of the way, and there's this natural depression right here, and I think this would be a great place for it. So I've been trying to roll it into here, but of course it's inches at a time to roll it. Which of course it's going pretty smooth actually now that I started the camera, ironically. Look at that. And get her twisted around. We're gonna call that good. Oh, that's just the way to hurt yourself. Look at that. Look at that. Perfect. We're going to call that a win. Now this one right here is a little bit bigger than the one we just moved. But it might have a rounder shape, so it might be easier to move. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to bring the stuff over. If I have my way, I'm going to put it right where that little pine tree is, next to those rocks and those solar lights. That little pine tree is going to come out of there, and I think it would sit exactly between that maple tree and where those little rocks are. I think that would be a good ornamental place for a big rock to sit. There we go. Come on. Yes. Now we gotta get that tree out of here, I think. Well, there goes my little Christmas tree. I had little Christmas lights on this one. Oh. Not anymore. Well, we're getting there. Not exactly where I want it, but start. Is that what I'm talking about? I think that's what we're talking about. Well, everybody, it's apparent that my rock splitting skills leave much to be desired, and the learning curve is still pretty steep. But you can probably hear in my voice that I'm still feeling under the weather, and just besides having this major head cold, I feel like I have half the energy that I normally do. So I think that this is a good place to end this week's video. Goodbye, Christmas tree. Well, everybody, thanks for watching. You know the deal. I love you, and we'll see you soon.